Hello there everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to talk about a brand new, Skylanders news video, I suppose. I'm just going to talk about Skylanders because recently I picked up a couple of new Skylanders, which is pretty epic, right? I bought these ones from like a friend of mine, which it's a long story short, I bought a couple of Skylanders and obviously he didn't play with them anymore. So I was like, okay, maybe I can buy them. If you don't use them, why the hell not? And he said, yeah, sure, okay, whatever. He was like, yeah, you can go ahead and buy them if you want. So they were all $4 each, so €4 each. I bought like a couple of them, like 6 or 7. I'm going to show them, so no worries. So yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Skylanders is that, the franchise, that game, that video game that I grew up with, one of the video games that I grew up with. And obviously I've got a tiny Skylanders collection. I don't have the biggest one out there, but it's still very fun to see what Skylanders that I have. And obviously it's fun to talk about Skylanders, a game that has been, dead for like 8 years already. And I'm going to show off my small, first of all, I'm going to show off my small Skylanders collection up first, right? And then I'm going to show off the new ones that I got. So, hey, let's get into it. Alright, Portal Masters, let's begin the video, I suppose, which I already started. I mean, let's go. Let's just, watch that Skylanders collection of mine. So let's go. So this is my small Skylanders collection. I mostly have Skylanders Imaginators Skylanders, as you can see here. Obviously, I've got that PS4 game, and I also got a Wii version, but I don't have a Wii, so it's kind of useless now. But maybe one day I'll get a Wii. I'm not quite sure. So obviously, I bought these guys a couple of years ago with like a Skylanders Imaginators lot on a second-hand website. So I bought these ones. I was like, yeah, very nice. So obviously we have Chaos, we have Buckshot, Crash, Kingpin, Master Ambush, Golden Queen, and I also have obviously yeah, that's it, I suppose. Not really, a lot, but still it's very fun to see. We also obviously have that Creation Crystal and obviously Neo Cortex. Don't mind the mess, guys. I just went with a public library a couple of days ago, so I just need to watch those films. A couple of cool ones. Anyway, side questing here, or side story here. So Paris, Texas, War of Rohirrim, a Lord of Rings films, Young Hearts, a brand new Bajan film. These two are Bajan, Young Hearts, and this one too. So Tam and Louise, Bullet, Ladri di Biciclette, which is an Italian film, Beetlejuice 2, Baghead, Last Night at Soho, and 12 Monkeys. I dreamt about this one, so I might watch that one tonight. So anyway, little sidetracking here, but whatever. So obviously, I also got this one together with the Skylanders Imaginators, which is Food Fight, right? And Food Fight is kind of alright. But obviously, I also got a couple of these ones, which I later got obviously also in like a yard sale or stuff like that. So obviously we have these two ones which are swap force, obviously with the Wii version. I saw these ones, I was like, yeah, whatever. It was like $3 or $4 or whatever. It was like together with these two and that DVD. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. All right, we also have obviously Dark Spyro. We have Trigger Happy. I forgot Staff Elf, I forgot his name, and Slam Bam. Obviously, these were also a few that I found, throughout the years. So these ones I don't really, bought together. I was like, okay, well, maybe I should pick this one up this year and maybe, next year. Obviously, I bought another one. So there we go. All right, let's talk about the brand new Skylanders that I got. I mean, like I said, it's a really small collection. Obviously, I have 2 portals too, so this one came with my Skylanders Imaginator starter pack, and that one was also together with the Wii version, together with those Swap Force characters. I was like, yeah, whatever. It's small, it's decent, it's not the biggest, but still, I'm really glad to have these characters. I'm really happy to talk about Skylanders. Alright, guys, let's talk about the newest ones that I got today. Alright, my voice is a bit gone, but that's no worries. That's all right. I'm going to grab the bag really quickly. There we go. So in this bag are actually a couple of Skylanders that I got. So first of all, let's start off with the boring ones, as I think so. So alright, we have Spyro. We have the original Spyro. So now I have 2 versions of Spyro. So we have the normal one, normal looking one. I'm going to, maybe I can. Yeah, maybe like this. Yes, maybe that will work. Alright, this is the normal Spyro. Pretty decent character, obviously a very original character, and one of the most iconic Skylanders, you know, to date, right? So I'm going to place him next to my camera here. Obviously we have the Dark Spyro, so it's really interesting to see the differences and the similarities between them. So they're, you know, standing the same, right? But obviously the colors are different, and yeah, it's really cool, right? So really glad to have the normal Spyro here in my collection. Alright, we have up next Pop Fizz. Yeah, Pop Fizz is a really funny character, and he has his potions, right? And obviously he's also a magic Skylanders. You know, he's a magic Skylander, so there we go. You can obviously see the platform there with the, I guess, metallic or golden, I don't know, plates or whatever. So there we go. Pop Fizz is really fun, and I'm really excited to have this Skylander in my collection now too. Alright, up next. Let's talk about this guy. I forgot his name, but I think it's, oh boy, what's his face again? I should look it up. Yeah, maybe that's a big plan, right? So this is a Raptor. I just needed to check his name again. This is a Raptor, and he is also one of the most iconic Skylanders to date, I guess, together with Pop Fizz, Spyro, and Staff Elf. I guess they were also in the Skylanders show from obviously Netflix. But Eruptor is really cool. He obviously has his very, you know, iconic fists, right? So there we go, very nice character, and really glad to have this one, and to add this one to my collection. Obviously a fire Skylander, so there we go. Alright, the next one is Lightning Rod. I always liked this design. I always liked his design of obviously this Zeus kind of looking guy. Obviously he's in the clouds with his hands and the lightning rod, and it's really nice, you know. Kind of looks like, you know, I guess the Greek god Zeus, and always resembled him. So there we go, really fun character it looks like, and one of those characters that I really instantly recognize, because, you know, I grew up with those characters, and not really specifically Spyro's Adventure, but, you know, later down the line, like I think I really liked what's it, Truck Force. Truck Force was really nice, and that's, I guess, the time when I got into the Skylanders, you know, vibe. But I always loved Skylanders, you know. But yeah, there we go. Alright, Lightning Rod up next. Very cool looking character. We have Gil Grunt. Gil Grunt is also this very iconic character. He's obviously water based. He's a water Skylander with obviously a harpoon gun, and looks like a jetpack or whatever. So there you go, water type character, very cool. Not really that, you know, special, but still really nice. Gil Grunt and obviously this guy are also one of those, you know, one of the most iconic Skylanders there is, right? Alright, the next one is Bouncer, which is like a Skylander giant. It's really fun to have like a Skylander giant. This is my first giant in my collection. So Bouncer is like, he looks like a robot. He is a robot, obviously, from the tech element. And you know, I just really want to see, you know, he's kind of big, you know, to compare it to another Skylander. He's kind of larger than the rest. Is he larger than the Imaginators? Let's see here, sorry. Alright, this is Golden Queen, Bouncer. Kind of like the same height. Yeah, kind of. That's interesting. Alright, that's good, that's cool. So Bouncer up next, first giant. Really glad to have him in my collection. Alright, the next one I should really look up the name, because I have no idea who this character is, but he or she looks hella dope. This Skylander is called Fright Rider, and he looks very cool. It's like, you know, two characters. One is like a chicken skeleton, and the other is like, looks like a warrior. This is also my first undead Skylander, which I'm really proud of. Yeah, I just bought this one because I thought that one looks cool, right? So there we go. Obviously each Skylander was $4, €4, which is kind of decent, I guess. It's not really a lot, but still I lost 28 euros to it. Obviously I didn't lose it, because obviously I love Skylanders and I love collecting these Skylanders. But you know, obviously Skylanders is a franchise that, you know, isn't produced anymore. People just sell these guys for pretty cheap if you find them on yard sales, like I did all these years. Now I've been collecting these guys just on and off, and I'm really, you know, proud to call myself a Skylander fan, and it's really nice. Obviously, I've got tons of things that I collect. That's why I'm single, guys. Stay strong. Way. No, just kidding. Anyway.
Okay, let's go.
I'm just a really big fan of this video game franchise. Skylanders, man, there are tons of them, and you know, it's really fun to actually see my collection grow throughout the years. And maybe it's cool for later. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these plastic characters. Maybe my kids will like them, if I have any. Anyway, if I stay single, I don't know, man. Ladies and gentlemen, all jokes aside, hopefully you enjoyed this video. It was a shorter video. I just want to talk about my newest Skylanders. Obviously, as an 18-year-old boy or guy or dude, it's not really necessarily the thing that you I guess recommend to other people, you know. Look at my Skylanders, guys. I'm hella cool, man. Hella cool. No, just kidding. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And obviously, brand new videos will be coming up very soon, shortly. Cool videos. Stay tuned. Like and subscribe, and I will check you later. Goodbye, everyone.
Skylanders, the amazing new video game.